Grab a chair without arms, unupholstered, that you can use for this practice where we'll work on hip opening and shoulder opening and engagement of the core muscles. In your seated position, come forward on your chair seat so that you get a nice lumbar curve. Take your arms up, interlace your fingers, have a slight bend to your elbows, reach over to the right side, back to center, over to the left side, back to center, over to the right side. Release your right hand down, reach it toward the floor as you extend your left arm even more. Inhale, interlace your fingers, reach up, draw over to the side, and release your left hand down. Reach the right arm even more. Interlace your fingers, and interlace your fingers your second favorite way to do so this time. Take your thumbs up, your baby fingers toward your head. Reach up even more, and a second time we're drawing over to the right side with the elbows bent, back to center, over to the left side, and back to center. Release your hands down. Spread your fingers, turn your palms forward. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up, reach back. Exhale, take your hands down to the earth. Inhale, slide your hands up your knees to look forward. Exhale, drop a little bit deeper in the forward fold. Inhale, spread your wings to reach up and back. Exhale, take your hands, just rest them on the thigh. With your hands on top of the thigh, inhale, lift your chin, draw your heart forward, hug your shoulder blades in toward each other. Exhale, draw from the navel back toward the spine. Inhale, just rocking forward and back on the sits bones. Reach your heart forward, chin lifts. Exhale, draw from the pubic bone to the navel, navel back to the spine. One more. Inhale, rock forward, open your heart. Exhale, draw from the navel back. Inhale, come somewhere right between the rocking forward and rocking back. Find that center point for yourself. With your palms at your kneecaps, draw the kneecaps back. As you draw your heart forward, look up. Exhale, draw from the navel back to the spine. Keep a nice firm hold on your kneecaps. Inhale, pull from the kneecaps back to the pelvis as you rock forward and lift your chin and chest. Exhale, rock back. Keep your legs very active. Inhale, rock forward, lift your chin, open the chest nicely. Exhale, draw back. Come back to the center position. Place your hands at the chair. Hug your elbows in. Lift your right leg up and release your right leg down. Left leg up and down. Lift the right leg higher and reach out. Bend your right knee and place it down. Lift your left knee up, reach out, bend the left knee and take it down. Right knee lifts, right leg extends, right foot down, left knee lifts, left leg extends, bend and down. Lift both feet up, just holding onto the chair, or can you balance without the use of the chair and reach your arms out? Take your feet down, reach your hands forward. As you do, with the feet pressing firmly, can you lift up just slightly and come down? And again, move forward, lift up just slightly or not, your choice, and down One more time, reach forward, lift up, and come down. Release your hands. Come to a wide stance with your feet. As you step your feet really wide, look at your feet. Make sure your feet are parallel. With your knees bent, take your right hand down toward the earth. Maybe you can use a block if the hand doesn't come to the earth. Take your left hand to your low back. Turn your heart toward your left knee. Inhale, lift up. Take your left hand down to the earth. Turn your heart toward your right knee. And rise up. Step your feet even wider apart. You'll have to be right at the front part of your chair to do that. With your feet really wide apart, a slight bend to the knees. Draw your heart forward. Just hold on to the back of the chair to get this nice opening in the chest. Now take your right foot in just slightly so the right ankle is right under the right knee. Inhale, lift your arms up. Come to Virabhadrasana number 2. Keep your back leg really strong as you take your forearm down to the top of the right thigh and swing your left arm over your head so you get this nice opening to the side. Inhale, come back to where we started in Virabhadrasana 2. Reach back and take your arm up and over for a nice stretch to the side body. Inhale, come back to the pose that we started in, Virabhadrasana 2. Release your hands. Take your feet nice and wide. Slight bend to the knees. Take your hands to the chair again. Open the chest nicely. And slowly take your left ankle right under your left knee. Keep your right leg straight. Inhale, take your arms up. Spread your fingers. Keep your back leg really solid, really engaged. Take your left forearm down. Reach your right arm over your head. Invite the breath to expand through the side body. Inhale, come back to Warrior 2 and reach back to the back leg. Reach the front arm up and over your head and come back again to Virabhadrasana 2. Release your hands down. Parallel your feet again with a slight bend to the knees. Hold on to the back of the chair. Open the chest nicely. And slowly release your hands from the back of the chair. But see if you can come to 2 straight legs. So you really have to inch your right foot out quite a bit. You're at the very edge of your chair, so be safe. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, take your right hand down to your right leg. Look up toward your left hand. Reach your left arm over your head for a nice side stretch. Come back to the center position. Root down through the back foot to take yourself out of the pose. Come to the opposite side. So the left leg is as straight as you can make it, as well as the back leg. So inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, take your left hand down. Look up, lift your underside ribs up and reach over. Come back to reaching the hands straight up before rooting down to lift yourself out of the pose. Release your hands down. Take hold of the back of the chair. Parallel your feet. Open your chest again. Nice opening of the upper chest as the shoulder blades hug in. Now heel toe your feet in toward each other. Lift your feet up. See if you can just balance yourself here again. And maybe a little movement, little bicycle riding. little pedaling and maybe backwards pedaling before you release your feet down. Still sitting at the front part of the chair. See if you can slide your left foot back for a nice thigh stretch. Take your right foot forward and lift your toes up. So you get a little stretch to the back side of the front leg, a stretch to the front side of the left leg. Your choice. You can take your arms up if you wish, or hold onto the chair and come forward. As you do, you just feel a little bit more stretch to the back side of the leg and a stretch to the front side of the left leg. Now, rise up, slide your left foot forward, tuck your right toes back. Either hold on to the chair seat or reach your arms up, draw forward slightly. Inhale, rise up. Release your hands down. Take your right ankle just to the outside of the left knee. Let the ankle clear the knee. Release your hands down. Just soften. Rather than letting the head just drop toward the leg, lift your head up so that the shoulders can align nicely. Just allow the breath to take you a little bit deeper here into the pose. And inhale, rise up. Release your right foot. Take your left ankle to the outer right knee. And sometimes the knee is really high like this. So just coaxing it right, not at the knee, but right at the top of the thigh to just come down just slightly. So I'm right at the top, right at the pant leg crease, just encouraging the thigh bone to drop a little bit lower. And as you're ready, just to come to the forward fold as you let your arms hang. Give yourself a little stretch in the hip area. And inhale, come out of the pose. With both feet on the floor, with the ankles right under the knees, just walk your feet back and take your pelvis to the very back edge of the chair. Sit tall, sit slightly forward on your sits bones and close your eyes. Take a nice long in-breath through your nose. And a long exhale breath through your nose. You breathe in deep. And out long. You breathe in deep. And out long. You breathe in deep. And out long. Just have a nice ease to your breath. Nice softness to your facial muscles. Give yourself this time to assimilate the actions that you did in your practice, to attune to your breath. to rejuvenate and restore. Thank you for joining me in the practice. Namaste.